everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a review of the Hard Candy Look Pro Sassy Eyes Sultry Eyeshadow Palette. Super reflective. This is part of the same line that gave us the, well, it's upside down. That gave us the Look Pro Ultimate Contour and Sculpt Kit and the Look Pro Ultimate Strobing Kit. So different colors, same idea. The main difference with the packaging is this has a solid metal top, whereas here you have a plastic top. On the back, you have some little tips of what you can do with the contents. This is a sticker, so if you want to peel it off and repurpose the tin for something else, you could do that, but you're kind of stuck with this because it's part of the actual package. So we open it up, and you get half of a mirror, and you get a little packet of pro tips. This is a Look Pro palette, after all. 4 steps to fabulous. Yes, please. And then we get 9 eyeshadows. You get a bullshit sponge applicator, yoink, that is going in the trash, by Felicia. And then you get a fun size black liner and a fun size primer. I am wearing this kit on my eyes right now. The only shadows on the lid that are not from this kit are the bright purple that's right on the outer edges. That's from the Urban Decay Electric palette. The shade is called Urban. Everything else comes from here. So let's talk about it. We're gonna start with the primer. I was new to the Hard Candy primer. I don't know how I feel about it yet. So far, it's not creasing. It's holding up pretty well so far. Now, when you dispense this, it is very thick, and it appears initially to be kind of like a beige. When you rub it in, it really disappears, so you're not really getting a lot of coverage, but you do get that kind of silky smooth dimethicone-ish feel. So it's gonna even out if you have any uneven texture, anything like that. However, if you have a lot of discoloration on your lids, or you have like those veins that sometimes will like pop up, this might not be enough coverage. I'm not sure. I don't really struggle with that too much. I have bags below my eyes, but my eyelids are okay. So I just want something that's gonna help the shadow stick. Now, if you use too much of this, it will crease. I made that mistake the first time I used it because it was the first time I used it. I didn't know. So just a little teeny weeny dropperino is all you need per eye. The eyeliner, I can't really tell you anything about it because I haven't used it yet. But let's get on to the shadows. So you have a pretty wide assortment in here of pearlescent shades, and there's one true matte, and then there's 2 mattes that also have glitter. I am wearing right now this purple on my lid, and I've got this as my transition color, and then I have a little bit of this in the outer corner over the Urban Decay, and then I have this black one down here kind of just really right at the outer V. All of the shimmer shades, the pearlescent shades, they're soft, they're very blendable. The pigmentation is not fantastic, but the texture is really good. So particularly for a daytime look, I don't have a problem with these shadows. I did want to make them a little brighter. That's why I added that kick of the bright purple from my Urban Decay Electric palette. But definitely there's no like streakiness, patchiness, grossness. They're not super stiff. They're not super powdery. There's not a lot of fallout, you know, yada, 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 yada. And the same is also true, by the way, of this matte shade here, this taupe. Let's talk about the glitter shades. So this guy right here is a matte black shadow with gold glitter in it. And you can see that there's a lot of glitter there. And when you apply it, the glitter is visible. Now, word of the wise, it's not micro glitter. It's a little bit bigger than that. I guess it's eye safe. The other glitter shadow is this right here. And you can probably not see the glitter as well because there isn't very much glitter in it. This is a weird color, and frankly, it's not a good shadow. This is a dud because it's a shell pink, but it's almost transparent. Oh wait, I just had gray shadow. Good job. I just had gray shadow on that finger. So it's very powdery. It's almost transparent. Once you rub it out, you can't see it. And the glitter is so sparse in here that you kind of get random pieces of glitter, but it just looks messy on the skin because you don't have any kind of an even wash of glitter at all. So it looks like Either you don't know what you're doing with your eyeshadow, or it's been on for 17 hours and the wind has blown it away to heaven. It's a bad look. It just kind of just looks tacky. It looks like tacky body glitter to me, but it's for your face. Still tacky though, so that's a dud. Will not be using this shade. Just ignore it, pretend it doesn't exist. It's dead to us. Everything else, I am kind of a fan. These would be amazing stocking stuffers. There's 3 of these kits. There's the Sassy one, then there's a smoky one, which has kind of more darker colors, and then there's another one that has lighter, more warm neutrals, your creams, your browns, your rose gold, that kind of thing. I might pick up the smoky one eventually, but the other one, I already have so many shadows like that. I just can't even justify spending, even though it's only $8, I still can't justify spending any money on that one. But how cute would this be? Stocking stuffers, or even if it's in your budget, if you're throwing a birthday party for a girl and her friends are into the makeup, party favors. How rad would that be? Like if you're 10 years old and you get, that would be cool, right? These are a Walmart item, $8. Definitely very decent for the affordable price. Word to the wise though, as we can all see, I am super freaking pale. If you are slightly darker than I am, if you are like an NC 25, for example, you might find that you really have a problem with the pigmentation on these. I'm curious about that. If any of you are slightly darker than me and you have used this, I would love to know that. Because for me, being so pale, I don't need a lot of pigment for it to show up on my skin, but somebody who has a slightly deeper complexion, you might find that there just isn't enough going on in the shadows. But for daytime, I'm pretty happy with these guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough of this palette. I'm going to go ahead and drop in some swatches of colors and talk about those individual shades in more detail. So here we go. Okay, so this is the first row of shadows. The one on the left is almost precisely my skin tone, which is why you can't see it too well, but there is a slight shimmer to it, which I find very attractive. And then we have the lilac in the middle, and then on the right-hand side, we have this gorgeous kind of mauve taupe pearlescent color that goes great with the purple. This is the second row of shades. The one on the left is the dud. You can see that the glitter is chunky, that it is very unevenly scattered over my skin, and that there's almost no pigment in the powder whatsoever. This is the one that you want to avoid. The shadow in the middle is beautiful pearlescent kind of grayish brown color with silver tones to it, and then you have that matte gray taupe on the right-hand side. And kicking off the third row, we have this gorgeous warm-toned kind of shell peach pink color going on. Then in the middle, there's a golden pearlescent champagne, very flattering for many skin tones. And then over on the right, we have that matte black / deep brown with the gold glitter in it. So that's the complete rundown on the shadows in the kit. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to help me out, if you click the thumbs up button, that's the best way to do it. And if you are not subscribed and you would like to be, I would like you to be too. So hit the red button or punch me in the face during the end card. And I will see you guys real soon in my next video. Bye for now.